Hey guys, Zero here again with another Gundam Monday unboxing, and this one is pretty cool. I picked up a while ago, I picked up the high-grade Z Gok kit, and I was like, I'll just get it, to work on it, to practice my painting and, just kind of learn some tricks of the trade. We'll get back into the Gundams. But I liked it so much. I liked that kit, that design so much that I started looking for what they call a real grade kit. Now, real grades are pretty involved. They have the detail of a master grade kit, but the size of a high grade kit, right? So, thanks to my buddy Shane up in Wisconsin at the Hobby Town there, he was able to get a hold of the real grade Z Gok for me. Appreciate you, brother. We're gonna get this over to the table. We're gonna crack it open and take a look at what's inside. And if you've watched my other video, my other Z Gok video, you'll be able to tell the difference in the quality of the kit and what comes with the kit and stuff like that. All right, guys, let's get it over to the table. I'm excited. Let's crack this bad boy open. Alright guys, here we are. We have the real grade MSM 07S Z Gok. I just love the suit. I don't know what it is about it, but the more and more I see it, the more and more I like it. But yeah, this is some pretty cool box art. And all the real grades have this style of art where you can see, like, you got the big picture here of the face and then the suit over here. Let me just take this little plastic off here. Get that off. And here we have the side of the box. And you can see the inner skeleton of the suit. And then the different color armor panels and stuff like that. Now this is in the salmon and red color, or pink and red. I mean, it depends on what you consider. Anyway, it's the reddish color of the character Char Aznavour from the Mobile Suit Gundam series. This was his like signature color for most of his whatever suit he was piloting at the time. This was the color he ran with. And I guess it's number 16 in the series. I don't know what that means, but in the back of the box has nothing on it like usual. Let me just a bit. There's a ton of parts here, as you can see. So we're going to put the box to the side, and we're going to take a look at each of the sprues, like we always do. All right, here we have the D1 and the D2 sprues, and you can tell they're almost identical, except the D1 sprue has a couple extra parts down here. So we'll move this over. Let me get this for you guys so you guys can see that. You can see the panel lining. There's way more detail on these real grade kits than there are on the high grade kits. It's very cool though. Alright, here we have the E1 and E2 sprues. Again, very similar, except the E1 has some extra parts on there. You can see the armor plating again. Looks really cool. This is the bottom of the foot. A lot of detail here. I mean, about as much as the high grade, but there you could see that there's cutouts and stuff like that. This actually means like the foot actually probably moves, whereas opposed to the high grade is just like a big chunky foot. Very cool. All right, here we have the A sprue, and as you can see, there's multiple colors. I know it's a little difficult because of the background, and I apologize. So this part here is like the standard gray. Then you've got this like grayish brown section here. Then you've got obviously a clear part, and then you've got the salmon colored parts there, the pink parts. Then you see like the plate detail. There's the internal part of the internal frame there. Goes underneath that there. It's just cool. I mean, it's like highly detailed kit. There's part of the dome with the rockets on there, and the visor. The high grade one doesn't come with the visor. And there is the tiny little camera lens. All right, here we have the B sprue, and I put it inside the box lid so you guys could see the parts a little better. Well, I don't know if it helps. I think it helps, but you can hardly tell. Anyway, this sprue is a bit softer. It's more like a polycap sprue. So you see it's a bit more pliable. The parts are a bit softer. But here's where you start the skeleton. So like, you know, you can pop this whole thing off, and that's pretty much the leg or arm skeleton. I think this is a leg skeleton, like ready to go. And it's kind of cool. Some of the other high grades had that function as well, where you just pieces together and then you got your frame. That's pretty cool. There are moving parts on here too. See? It's like on a ball joint. That's pretty cool. Alright, here we have the C sprue. Again, I had it in the box lid because the parts are really dark. It's hard to see. But there's the cuffs for the arms. Things like that, and like the movable sections. This little part right here. Right there, that's the front hatch, like the door, or the pilot hatch where he gets in the mech. And there we've got some more salmon colored parts, the rest of the outside of the armor. Here we have the F parts. These are a bit soft, not as soft as the other one. It's more like the plastic. But here are the claws for the kit. And I don't know, I think the original one had it too, where you could have it with 4 claws or 3. I chose on the original one to have it with 3, but I think on this one, since it's Char's, I'll have it with the 4. Alright, here we have the stickers. They're kind of hard to see because they're white on the paper there. But then it also comes with these really high chrome decals, and I'm pretty sure like that's for the eye right there. But yeah, and it's a little writing. Definitely more detailed. More, it's like they wanted to make it more realistic, so they put these kinds of decals in it. Alright, here we have the instruction booklet. Let me probably pop through this really quick, but it's done almost like the master grade instruction booklets, so there's a lot of details. So it's not like a fold-out pamphlet, it's actually more like a book. You've got some color pictures here, same as kind of the ones that are on the sides of the box. And some diagrams here on how this how the skeleton goes in, how it should sit inside the armor. That's pretty cool. Some more color work, again, the stuff on the box. I think he's dabbing right here. That's hilarious. There you go. It's going to take me a while before I can get to this kit, so I will do my best to get... I'm working on getting some of the other kits, the smaller kits, done, so I can do some reviews on them, because I know I did unboxings, but I'd like to do reviews to kind of give my opinion on, you know, whether they're good kits, like mediocre kits, or if they're worth even buying. But there you go. All right, so that is the Bandai Real Grade MSM 07S Z Gok Mobile Suit from Gundam, the Char Aznavour version. Definitely a really cool kit. Is it worth the money? I mean, it's relevant, right? Like that's all relevant. To me, it was worth the money, considering what it costs compared to some of the other things that I've purchased and what they cost, you know. So I think it's definitely, I definitely wanted to get one because I really wanted to see, like, because I'm blowing through the high grade kits like it was nothing. Like I'm knocking them out in like a couple hours. So I bought the real grade to see if it's more of a challenge. I mean, it's supposed to be. And I know that's the common consensus, but for me, you know, personally, I want to see if it's more of a challenge to put them together and you know, whatever. And actually the quality of what the kit looks like after it's been built, as opposed to like a high grade kit after it's been built. Like high grades, most of them, you know, they give you stickers and stuff like that, but I'm a painter, so I prefer to paint my kits after, you know. And usually why it takes me so long to get a kit done is because before I put it together, I get the pieces all together that I'm going to spray a certain color, go spray that, then do the same thing with all the other colors, you know, that I'm going to use, the base colors. And that takes a long time because the weather permitting and all that stuff. But these kits are more, I don't want to say prone, but it's not prone. But they're supposed to be more designed to actually look good right out of the box. Like when you're done with this kit, maybe some panel lining and you should be good to go, supposedly. I'm going to see what this looks like after I put it together and, you know, all that stuff, and determine whether or not is it worth painting, because I'm not a fan of the Shar's colors. I never was. I mean, it was distinct, right? He stuck out like in all the episodes that he used that color in, but I'm not a fan of it. I'm not like Practical Military would never use a bright pink and red mobile suit. Like that's just not, you know what I'm saying? Like it wouldn't happen. I know robots aren't real, but if they were, we wouldn't use, like we don't put pink and red on our tanks or our planes for many reasons. But I'm going to see how this kit looks after it's been built, and if it's worth painting or worth leaving as it is, and then we'll go from there, and I'll let you guys know. But as always, guys, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, share. You can check me out and the guys over at Fox Valley Gunpla on the Fox Valley Gunpla Discord. They also have a YouTube channel, Fox Valley Gunpla. They do like live builds on Saturdays. Check them out. Tell them Zero sent you. You know. And you can also check me out on the Tabletop Dungeoneers Discord server. I'm usually there, you know, kicking around, bothering people, and harassing them. But, you know, there you go, man. Another Plastic Orphans kit for the collection. All right, guys. Thanks for watching.